Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's easy level puzzle. Now take that easiness with a grain of salt because it's considered easy by the people on the Logic Masters Germany forum, and there's a lot of really smart people there. Today's puzzle is called a square quiet sequential ring by Megan33, and here are the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply, which means fill the entire grid with the digits 1 through 9 such that there are no repeats in any row, column, or box. We also have digits along a magenta Ren band form a set of consecutive, non-repeating digits in any order. So, for example, this could be something like 6, 8, and 7. And that works because these are there is no hole in the sequence, right? That's essentially what a Ren band line has to have. There's no hole that's between them, right? So this could not be something like 6, 9, 7 because there's a difference. There's a hole in the sequence from 6, 7 to 9, right? So that's an example of how Ren band lines work. And you cannot have repeats on the Ren band line, so remember that. We also have adjacent digits along a green German whisper line must have a difference of at least 5. So for example, if this were a 3, this would have to be an 8 or a 9, because those are the only digits that are 5 or more away from 3. We also have digits in a cage do not repeat in sum to the clue in the top left. So for example, these 3 digits add up to 12, these 3 add up to 18, these 3 add up to 23, etc., etc. So as an example, we could have something like 3, 8, and 7, and that would work because these 3 digits add up to 18. And these are known as killer cages. So that's how killer cages work. And then finally, we have black Kropke dots, where a black dot between cells indicates cell values with a 2-to-1 ratio, and not all dots are given. So for example, if this were, say, a 2, this would have to be a 1 or 4 to maintain that 1-to-2 ratio. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. So, on a German whisper line. Okay, so there's a trick here that I don't know if I want to try to use. I think we'll try to avoid it for now. If it becomes pretty hairy, we might just basically default to it. And if you know, it's basically Fistomathel's ring theorem. But I'm not sure if I really... I don't know. I don't really feel like trying to attack that this way. Maybe this is a fool's errand, trying to do it without using Fistomathel's ring. But let's just try and see. So this digit... Okay, so on a German whisper line, you'll always alternate between low digits and high digits. So whatever set this is, this has to be an opposite set, which makes this the same set as the orange. This is an opposite set. This is orange, yellow, orange, and yellow. So these are opposite sets here. This Ren band line is either the digits 2 through 9 or 1 through 8 because it's 8 in length, and you can't have gaps within a sequence. So there has to be the digits 2 through 8 in this no matter what, and then one of them special is 1 or 9. So this has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. Same here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. This is then 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. These 3 digits have to add up to 23, and it's 6, 8, and 9, because those are the only 3 unique digits that can ever add up to 23. Same here. This is 3 unique digits adding up to 7. It's 1, 2, and 4. Well, we have a low digit on one of these, on this German whisper line. So this has to be 3 with 8 or 9. We're not sure which one's which. The 3 has to be here. The remaining digits in the box then cannot contain 1, 2, 4 because of the 1, 2, 4 triplet, and cannot contain 3. So this is 5 or 6, which means this is added to 1 or 2 here. The remaining digits are now 5 through 9 in that box. This German whisper, this Renban line cannot be 7. Because the 7 would have to be consecutive with 6 or 8. And we already have a 6 or 8 and 9 triplet in the box, which eliminates 6 and 8 from there. So these are all low. So the oranges are all lows. The yellows are all highs. So this has to be 6 or 8 here, which forces this to be 3 or 4 here. This is a low, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and it can be next to any of... It cannot be next to a 3, but that's the only thing that's not possible. This has to be 1, 2, 3, 4 here. 6 or 8. If it's 6, this would be 1. If it's 8, it could be 1, 2, or 3. So this has to be 7, 8, or 9 because it's between 2 unique digits on a German whisper line. Same here. This is 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9. This is 1 through 4. This Renban could be either 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, or 4, 5, 6. So this is 1 through 6 here. This has to be 1 through 5 here. This Renban line, it cannot be 7, 8, 9 because then that would force both of these cells to be 6, which is not allowed. Can't be 6, 7, 8 because that would force both of these to be 9. It could be 5, 6, 7. So this is anywhere from 1 through 7 here. This must contain a 1 here, and it adds up to 8. And it cannot be 1, 3, 4, so this must be 1, 2, 5 here. So 1 and 2 cannot be... We know 1 and 2 in box 3 have to be in in rows 8, columns 8 and 9. And in box 9, 1 and 2 also have to be in columns 8 and 9. Therefore, there cannot be a 1 or 2 in the rest of columns 8 or 9. That leaves this. Where is the 1 or 2 in box 6? It can only be here. So since 1 and 2 have to be here, that means 1 and 2 cannot appear in the rest of this Renban line. So this cannot be 1 or 2. This can no longer be 9 because these are the digits 1 through 8. So this could be 3 through 8 here. This is 3 through 8 here. This cannot contain 1 or 2. It's 3 through 9 to add up to 18. These 3 digits can either be 4, 8, 9, 5, 7, 9, or 6, 7, 8. Six cannot be here in column 3 because of the 6, 8, and 9 triplet. 6 can't be any of these, so this must be 6 here. So this cannot be 6, 7, 8. It's either 4, 8, 9 or 5, 7, 9. Either way, 9 has to be one of these 3 digits here. Because 9 is in one of columns 1 and 2 for box 1, and it's in one of columns 1 or 2 for box 7, where's the 9 in box 4? The 9s are eliminated from the rest of columns 1 and 2. So this has to be a 9 here, and this has to be a 9. Okay, this 4 cannot be 4 because it's in between 2 unique digits on a German whisper line. So this is at best 3. This then cannot be 6. We have at least 2 lows here. Okay. 4 can be next to, okay, so this can't be 1, because 1 can only be next to 2 on a German whisper line. If this is 4, this is 2. If this is 6, it's 3. If it's 8, it's 4 here. Okay, so those are all possibilities. We know 3 has to be one of these 3 digits because it's either 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 cannot be here or here. This, we don't know what this is. Nine cannot be, has to be in one of these cells here because the Renban line restricts it. Because it's, we know 1 and 2 are here, so this has to be 1 through 8. So 9 has to be one of these. It cannot be here. It has to be one of these 2. Because if this were 9, this would have to be with 1 and 2, and that would eliminate all possibilities for that cell. So this, one of these 2 is 9, so these cannot be 9 here. Well, what does that leave? This is a 3-8, 3-8 pair, which eliminates 3 and 8 from the rest of the box. Therefore, this can't be 3 or 8. 9 has to be one of these 2. 9 could be here. Hmm. Okay. If this is an even, sorry, if this is a low digit, these 2 digits would have to be high. So we'd have a high digit here, and these are both high from 6, 8, and 9, right? So these are all high digits. These are all low digits. If we had high and high here, that leaves no more high digits in column 1. So this could not be 7, 8, 9. This would then have to be 4 and 5 and 9 at most, which adds up to 18, which is not possible. So this cannot be low. This has to be a high digit, which forces both of these to be low. But 9 cannot be here, and it's next to 2 unique digits, so this is 7 or 8. 4 cannot be next to any other digit except for 9 on a German whisper line. So this is 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 2, or 3. Therefore, we have a 1, 2, 3 triplet in box 4, which eliminates 1, 2, and 3 in the rest of the box. So this can't be 1, 2, or 3. This is 4 or 5. So this can never have a 1 here, right? 4 can only be in a Renban with 3 and 5 or 3 and 2 of the remaining digits. Therefore, and this is a 7, 8, and 9 triplet, so this must be 4, 5, and 6 here. This 4, 5, 6 triplet eliminates 4 and 5 in the 4, 5, and 6 in the rest of the column. So this can't be 4, 5, this can't be 4, 5, this can't be 6. One of these must be a 4 or 5. The other one must be a high digit. So 6 has to be one of these 2. One of these is high, so the remaining digits are 1 through 5. This cannot be 4, 5, 6, 8, or 9. So it could be 1, 2, 3, or 7 here. So 1 has to be one of these digits here. So this cannot be 1 here. And this can't be 1 here. This digit is in between 2 digits, neither of which can be 1. So it has to be at least 2 and 3. This could be between next to a 1, though. So this is not 7. This is 8 or 9 here. Mm. Um, this cannot be 9 here. Hmm. This cannot be 1, 2, 3, because if this is 1, 2, 3, that would eliminate all possibilities, or it would eliminate 1 and 2 from here, and this would have to be both 5 and 5, which is not allowed. Oh, also, we have a 1, 2, 4, 5 quadruplet in column 9, which eliminates 1, 2, 4, and 5 in the rest of the column. So this becomes 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4 has to be one of these two. 5 has to be one of these two, which means this can't be 5 and this can't be 4. Yeah, this is fine. This cannot be 1 then. This is either 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, or 5, 6, 7. We're not sure. Where is the 5 in row 7? Can't be any of these because of the 1, 2, 5 triplet in the box. Can't be on the German whisper line. Can't be here because of the 4, 5, 6 triplet in the column. It has to be here. So this is 5, which means this cannot be 5. So this has to be a 4, 8, 9 triplet here. Well, we know in columns 1 and 2, we have an 8, 9 required to be in columns 1 and 2 in box 1, and an 8, 9 required to be in columns 1 and 2 in box 7, which eliminates 8 and 9 in the rest of the box. Sorry, the rest of columns 1 and 2. That means this can't be 8. This has to be 7, which forces this to be a 1, 2 pair to be next to the 7. This can't be 2. This can't be 4. This has to be 3, which means this can't be 3. This has to be a 3 next to an 8, 9 pair. This can no longer be 3 here. This 3 means this can't be 3, so this is 8, which makes that a 3. This can no longer be 3 or 8 here. This can't be 8. So therefore, this can't be 6 and 3. This must be specifically 4 and 2 here. This 4 means this can't be 4 on the Ren band, so this is 3. There's no more 4 here. There's no more 4 here. Where's the 3 on... Well, okay, we know 3 is there. This can't be 3. This can't be 8. This can't be 3 here. This can no longer be 4. We know either this is 2, 3, 4, or it's 5, 4, 3. Either way, it needs a 4, so this is 4. This cannot be... this could be 2 still. What do we have remaining? This can't be 2 anymore. In row 3, we have a 5, 6, 7, 9 quadruplet, which eliminates 5, 6, 7, 9 from the rest of the row. So this can't be 2. This is a 1. This 4 can't be 4 here or here. Neither of these could be 1. This 1 or 4 must be consecutive with 2 or 3, which does work. That leaves these digits as 5, 6, and 7. Well, 5 and 6 cannot be here because of the 5, 6 pair in the column. So this has to be 7, which makes this 5 and 6. That leaves this as a 1, 4, 7 triplet, which eliminates 1, 4, and 7 from the rest of the box. This can't be 7, it can't be 3, therefore this is 2, which makes this 3. 3 is only consecutive with 4 out of 1 and 4. So this can't be 4. This 4 must be next to 9s on the German whisper line. So this is 9, this is 9, this is 8. This 3 is consecutive, is 1 to 2 ratio with 6 only. So this is 6, which makes this a 1. This can no longer have a 6. So it can be only 2, 3, 4 or 3, 4, 5 here, which means 3 and 4 are here. This has to be then 2, 5 with 7 or 8. And 7 has to be one of these digits because it cannot be on the run band anymore. So this can't be 7. This is 1, which makes that a 7. This can't be 3, 6, or 9. It's 7, 8, 7, 8 pair here. This, if it does not have a 3, would have to be 6, 7, 8 at minimum, which adds up to 21, which is not allowed. So it has to be 3, and the other two digits are 6, 9, or 7, 8. Well, if this is 3, 7, 8, that would eliminate all possibilities for this cell here. So this has to be 3, 6, and 9. Since this is 3, 6, and 9, that eliminates 6 and 9 from that cell here. So this is 7, which makes that 8, which makes that 7. That leaves this as a 9. This can't be 7. This 5, 6 pair eliminates 5 and 6 from the rest of the column. So this can't be 5 or 6. It's a 1, 2, 7 triplet. This can't be 7 because of this. This can no longer have 4, 5, or 6 to add up to 12. And it can't be 1, 2, 9. So it must be either 1, 3, 8 or 1, 4, 7. No, sorry, cannot have 4, 5, or 6. So it's 1, 3, 8 or it's 2, 3, 7. Sorry. So this is 1, 2, and it has to be with 3. So 3 has to be one of these digits here. This can't be 7. These digits remaining have to be 7, 8, and 9 because 9 is one of these two. 1 and 2, one of them has to be here, the other one's here, and the 3 has to be here. These digits add up to 9. It cannot be 1, 8. It could be 2, 7, 3, 6, or 4, 5, but this can't be 4, so this can't be 5. Remaining digits here are 4, 5, and 8. That leaves this as a 6, and these digits are 4 and 9. This 6 means this can't be 6. Where is a 6 in column 1? This can't be 4. This has to be the 6 then. This is 2 or 5. This can't be 1. If this is 2, 3, 7, the 7 has to be here, the 3 has to be here, therefore this can never be 2. So the 2 has to be one of these two digits here, which means this can't be 2. This can't be 4 because of that 4. This can't be 8 because of that 8. This can't be 7 because of the 7 here. This has to have a low digit here because you always have a low digit and a high digit on a German whisper line next to each other. So we have 2 lows here. We have a low here. That leaves a low here. That's 4 lows already, which means this cannot be low. This must be at 5, which means this cannot be 5 and 4. This must be 1, 2 with 8 or 9 here. This can't be 5, so this is 8, which means this can't be 8 here. So it's 1, 2 with 9 as a possibility. That leaves this as a 6. So this can't be 6 here. This can't be 6 here. This 9 eliminates 9 here. So this is 3. This is 9. This can't be 8. 5 can no longer be either of these. This can't be 4. If this is 2, 7, that would leave this as 1 and 1 here. And that's not allowed because there would be a duplicate, a repeated digit in the row. So this has to be a 3, 7, 6 pair. That eliminates 3 and 6 in the rest of the row. So this can't be 6. This is 5. This is 4. This 5 means this has to be 6. This 4 means this has to be 5. This has to be a 1, 2, or 7 here. This 6 eliminates 6 here, so this is 5. This is 6. These cannot be 5 anymore. This can't be 6 because of this 6, so this must be 3, which makes that a 6. This can no longer be 3 here. Where's the 3 in this box then? It has to be here. So this is 3, which means this can't be 3. This is 2. So this has to be 2, 3, 4. And 3 cannot be here, so this is 4, which makes that 3. This is 1. This is 5. This is 2. This 1 eliminates 1 here, so this is 2. This can no longer be 2. This can't be 2. Where's the 5? It has to be here. So this is 5. This 2 eliminates 2 here, so this can no longer be 2, 3, and 7. It has to be 1, 3, and 8, which eliminates 1, 3, and 8 in the rest of the box. This can't be 8. This is 9. This can't be 1, so this is 2. This can't be 8 or 9, so this is 7. The 2 makes us a 5 to add up to 7. This is 6. The 2 cannot be either of these cells. This can't be 7 because of that 7. Therefore, this is 1, which makes that 2, which makes that 1. This 1 makes that a 9, and 2, which makes that 1. This can't be 1 or 2, 1 or 2, so this is 7. That leaves us as a 2. This 7 eliminates 7 here, so this is 8 and 7. This 8 eliminates 8 here, so this is 9 and 8, which makes this a 9. These cannot be 9. This 6 eliminates 6 here, so this is 5, and this is 6. This 9 eliminates 9 here, so this is 4 and 9. The remaining digits here have to be 4, 7, and 8. This can't be 7 or 8, so this must be 4. This can't be 7, so this is 8, which makes that 7 here. This 1 eliminates 1 here, so this is 8 and 1. This 8 eliminates 8 here, so it's 4 and 8. And that means this is 1 and 4. Not too bad. I did not use Fistomephil's ring theory, and I came up with a solution fairly quickly. So yeah, this is fairly easy either way. Some nice setting actually. I like the requirements, or not the requirements, but the way that this worked out actually. It was very cool. Very nice restrictions and very nice setting here. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.